transport, there's a couple of interesting things you can do for traffic data. So the first thing, I went on to the state planning policy SPP mapping. And I want to find, there's our transport noise. So I've just zoomed in on Sunshine Coast. And I've looked under information. You can do it on DA mapping as well. Information. And if I click on transport, noise corridors, etc., and that's just loading. So you can see that these roads there, if I zoom in there, for example, into Palm View, you can see that it's modeled transport noise within the transport corridor. So by all means, use this data set for the roads around your development. I'm just sort of moving it around down as we're going. And you can see there. There's another thing too. So that's a railway noise corridor transport. Another thing you can do is look at the traffic census for Queensland state. I had to Google this, but you just click it on it there. And when it loads, you can see that there's lots of data you can download. The latest I could find there is from TMR was, okay, there's from 2019. But there's no KML. I didn't really want to open up in CSV. So I've clicked on that, the census data Google Earth, and I've downloaded it there. And I'm just double clicking on it, and it should open up Google Earth on my other monitor, which I'll just drag up when it's loading. It's just loading, hang on a sec. So just dragging Google Earth up, or make it to the full, and then make it slightly smaller. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so Google Earth is open. My video recording is not fully, so there's the traffic census data. So you can open KML in Google Earth, Google Maps, any Google thing. So you can see there, one of the sites I know was in Eleonora. So you can see there's the traffic census data. Let's have a look at the traffic census. It's the annual traffic count. And you could probably, can you download this? No. So this annual traffic, so it's where they do traffic censuses. And there's quite a lot of ones down there. So if I zoom to that site, I don't know where it is, up in North Queensland by the looks of things. So there's the annual percentage of heavy vehicles on Ross River Road, which is Townsville, I happen to know. Anyway, so there's a lot of useful stuff there. So you can go onto that as well. And of course you can put traffic in real time. I'll shut down Google Earth, discard, and we'll just go into Google Maps. Just open up Google Maps. It'll probably find out where I am, because Google knows everything about you. But you can of course go into, I'm just searching this area. See where I go to a lot? Aldi. Just zoom in. Wherever your site might be, don't know where all your sites are on this map, and you can then put traffic on it. You can explore this area, so there's photos. You can put a satellite on it. I would leave satellite, like satellite. And moderate traffic, let's pop traffic, okay. And we all know how to do traffic in Google. I assume so at the moment the traffic doesn't look too bad, so if I was going to the office, which I am patently obviously not in today, I wouldn't really get stuck in the traffic. This is where the traffic normally backs up when I come in. Bit of Rhonda. So you can use that too, live traffic, typical traffic. So you can put typical traffic in Google Maps, which is very useful, and you might want to do that around your site. So 8 a.m. the afternoon, yeah. So I would normally go into work when I go to work. It's about this time of the morning, and it says it's not too bad, which is a lie. Typical traffic on a Monday. Depends, I should say Tuesday at 7 a.m. Maybe you should put 7:30. 7:35 a.m. Anyway, so you can see you can do a lot of that sort of stuff. So you can find your site wherever it might be. Ooh, I should go now. Some mountain bike riding. That's too steep there. Okay, so that's how you can do that too.